What's up, Cancer? Welcome to your November reading. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much for being with me here today. I really appreciate you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, all the information for that's in the description box down below, and you can find me on my Instagram and TikTok at Weatherstone Tarot. So with that being said, Cancer, let's see what messages need to come through for you for the month of November 2022. We have Andi coming out, which is number 63, and give me one more for Cancer, and a singer of initiation. So we have number 63 as well as number 9. Very interesting energy. Cancer, so you have a decision to make. In the month of November, you have some sort of choice to make. You're at a crossroad. And this is about some sort of path that you're going back and forth on, about taking a risk or taking a chance on something. It's like you could be going back and forth on like a job offer. Maybe this is the offer in love. Maybe this is about some personal goal of yours. But there's something in the month of November where you are going back and forth about if you want to initiate something or not. If you want to give something a chance or not. If you should leave this situation behind or not. Like there's a choice that you have to make, and there's two options that you have, and it's about like what path you want to take, and you're going back and forth. And some of you have like a deadline, some of you have this might be like a decision that you have to make within a certain amount of time, so maybe there's some pressure there. That's not going to be for everybody though, but this is about something new. This is about some sort of new path or new endeavor or new beginning. So we'll see how this ties in with the tarot. All right, let's get into that, Cancer. Let's see what's going on in the month of November for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of November 2022. What's going on for my Cancerians? What's going on for Cancer in November 2022? Show me clearly. We are in Scorpio season now. Okay, wow. What do we have here? We got the 8 of Pentacles. We also have the Ace of Swords. Messages for Cancer. The 9 of Pentacles. Very nice messages for Cancer. 9 of Cups. Wow. We have 999 showing up in this reading with the Empress. Messages for Cancer. Fool reversed. Ace of Pentacles. We got 2 aces, you guys. 2 aces. And the 10 of Cups. Oh my god. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Swords, Judgment, 3 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords and Temperance. I really do see here, we have Sag energy, Aries, Taurus, Libra, just letting you guys know the main zodiacs out here. But what I'm seeing, just kind of like underlying energy that you could be dealing with currently, or just kind of like throughout the month of November, is that there might be moments where, you know, you might be falling into old mindsets, beliefs, fears, where you feel restricted or held back. And, you know, Spirit is really wanting you to have faith and have trust that everything is actually working out for your highest good. And you really just need to surrender and have faith and let go, okay? So with that 8 of Swords, there are some things that might stress you out, or you might get a little bit overwhelmed mentally, just because you're getting so caught up in your mind and in your thoughts and thinking really far ahead into the future. And Spirit really wants you to come back to the present, okay? So maybe that's a message that you need to hear right now, or just something that you need to keep in mind for the month of November is like things are working out for you. You are so supported by the divine, and also in your connections, in your friendships, family, romantic, business. I really do feel like you could be coming together with like-minded people, coming together with your soul tribe, where you can support and help each other as well as teach each other. And there's just like this energy of like personal growth and development, and it's awesome. And then Spirit is also wanting you to just take time out for yourself. 4 Swords and Temperance. Take some time out for yourself to get grounded, to really like nurture yourself, and to, you know, slow down a little bit. You don't have to be rushing. There's no need for you to rush. I don't know who needs to hear this, but maybe it's like you've been feeling like you're running out of time and like you're rushing, but don't rush. Okay. I find personally when I've ever rushed like certain things, like for example, I do art, I paint, and if I rush, I hate the result. It looks terrible. I have to redo it like a bunch of times to get it right. Versus if I just take my time, I normally don't have to redo it, you know? So it's kind of like that. It's like, just take your time don't rush. Don't be putting all that extra pressure on yourself right now. Just move at the speed that you're most comfortable with. We do have Mars that will be retrograding in Gemini on the 30th of October. So you might notice your motivation or your drive or your, that momentum that maybe you were gaining a while ago. Maybe it's kind of slowing down and you're like, wait, oh my God, like trying to push the river, trying to force things. Is like right now is not the time to force anything, Cancer. If anything, this is a time to really just take a step back, release the grip, release the need to control situations, and just surrender. I've been saying this, that I feel like this is like the third time I've said this for you guys, like reading to reading back to back in Cancer readings is like, let the river take you. Okay. You don't need to paddle down this river and like hurry up. We got to get to the very end. It's like, just chill, just float. And then of course, don't be trying to swim against the current or like trying to paddle your boat against the current of this river that you're on. It's like, just let the river take you to where you're supposed to be at the right timing. You don't need to fuck around with that kind of stuff. Just like surrender and just have faith within yourself, because really what I'm seeing here, Cancer, is that you are headed towards some really, really awesome stuff. I'm seeing some great things in regards to your money. I'm seeing some great things in regards to, your own personal confidence and your health, as well as your own wellness. I'm seeing that there's improvements in your mental health as well as your relationships here. It's looking really solid. Now, we do have something coming up about a delay or some sort of offer or opportunity that may have taken a while to get off the ground here. The Fool reversed to the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there was some sort of delay in regards to a wish fulfillment or something that would have made you really, really, really happy. I feel like this is finally coming around. It's finally starting to play out, but it's been taking a long time for it to get off the ground. It's been taking a long time for this to come in, and there may have been moments where you kind of were losing faith or losing hope or having doubt that maybe this path wasn't for you, but it's actually coming in with the perfect timing. Okay, there's a reason why this thing didn't come in a month ago or a year ago. It just, there's a rhyme and a reason for everything, and now that it's finally coming in, it's just like, okay, it doesn't even matter that it took 3 months, 9 months, a year, a couple years. It doesn't even matter that it took me this long to get whatever this is, because I now have it. So it's just like, it's kind of like that. It's just like you're gonna be reaching like higher levels this month, emotionally, materially speaking, financially speaking, relationship speaking. You're reaching all these high levels, and it's because your hard work and your determination is really paying off with the Eight of Pentacles. You've been showing up, you've been putting in the work, you've been staying dedicated towards these goals, aspirations, and intentions that you've been setting, and it's only a matter of time for it to come to fruition. It's finally coming back to you. Finally, after months, after years, it's finally starting to establish itself, and there's a foundation that you've laid that cannot be stripped apart or, broken down by anybody but yourself, if that's what you choose. But I really feel like, I know the last few readings for you, Cancer, or like, I think like a month ago or the beginning of October, it was a little bit of chaos. It was a little chaotic. It was a little, stressful, things fading out of your life, possible changes, shifts that were going on internally, maybe in your environments, relationships, and all that jazz. So, it may have been a little bit chaotic at times, but it seems like November seems to be much more chiller, much more calmer. It seems like your head is screwed on, right? With the Ace of Swords, you're seeing things very clearly. You know what direction you're going down. Like I said, there might be moments where you get caught up in your head, feel a little afraid or stressed, or, falling back into maybe old mindsets, old beliefs. It happens, right? It's not a one-way street. It's sometimes, we make so much progress, and then we have those moments where we slip up or we fall back into those old patterns. We're like, oh my God, and we tend to beat ourselves up over it. But like, I feel that in November, you're not doing that. Maybe in the past, you really used to do that. You would get angry with yourself if like you made a mistake or you weren't like, ooh, perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. But, I feel like in November, your judgment towards yourself is easing. You are having a lot more compassion, a lot more understanding, and a lot more patience for yourself. And you're really learning to just listen to what it is that you need at the time. Like Nine of Pentacles, whether you need to take a break and nurture yourself, whether you need to take some time out to rest, whether you need to, you know, go get some exercise or get some fresh air, like you're really listening to your physical body. And I think that's important, that if you haven't been doing that, really make sure that you aren't pushing yourself or like overextending yourself. Really listen to what you're feeling physically, and also listen to what you're feeling emotionally. Like with that Nine of Cups, the Nine of Cups is like being in flow, being in harmony with your emotions. But you know, I mean, not that I'm really seeing this in these cards besides the Eight of Swords, but letting your emotions flow as they are, because not every day you're going to be feeling sunshine and rainbows and happiness all the time. Like, don't get me wrong, I love that Nine of Cups, and this is like that is some fulfillment emotionally. That is like satisfaction, like point blank. And then the fact that we take it to another level where it's like individual satisfaction and then shared satisfaction with your loved ones, your friends, family, lover, partner, etc. That's amazing. But of course, we're not always going to be in that energy all the time. There's going to be some darker days. There's going to be some blue days. There's going to be days where we are feeling scared and afraid and like anxious. We don't maybe know why, or maybe we do know why, but you know, just riding the wave. You're riding the wave, you're just embracing it, and it's pretty good. But yeah, Empress and the Fool reversed. Yeah, just again, it's kind of tying in with what I was saying with this Ace of Pentacles. Like there's something that was delayed or postponed or like pushed back. Like I'm kind of, you know how like, you know, if you're pregnant and you have like a due date, but sometimes some women go past their due dates like a couple of weeks or so. It's almost like that is what I feel with the Empress to the Fool reverse. Maybe that's literal for someone who's a Cancer who might be pregnant. Maybe you are getting ready to give birth this month. Congrats. I hope it goes amazing. I hope it goes smoothly for you. But like this might even be like a literal message of like you might be like overdue. Or this is like talking about something that was supposed to come in or was supposed to. We say supposed to, but like in the grand scale, in the divine plan, it's actually, it works out the way it was meant to. But in our eyes, in our 3D human mindset, we're like, it was supposed to be now. We were supposed to have this now. But like the divine's like, actually, no, that is wrong. This is supposed to happen this way. Like surrender and move out of the way, bitch. But like, but anyways, I just kind of feel like this is representing something that you had expected to come in or arrive at like a certain time, but it didn't. But that doesn't mean it's not coming in. It's actually just working out in the right scheme, the right timing, and it's happening, and it's going to be long term. That's what I want to really cement here, Cancer. Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Cups. This is long term happiness, long term fulfillment, long term enjoyment. Ace of Pentacles, that's that long term. It's slow. It is so slow, but just as slow as it comes in, is as slow. What am I saying? As slow as it comes in is as slow as it fades out, or it doesn't even fade out at all. You know, it's the opposite of like start quick, end quick, right? Normally when things start quick, they rise quick and then they fade just as quickly. Not this. Whatever this is, Cancer, it's slow build. It's a slow burn. If this is a relationship, it's a slow burn. If this is a business, a personal goal, it's slow. Yeah, but it's gonna be lasting lifetimes, or a really long time. Okay, like your future self is eating the fruits of your labor right now. But I do feel like you're already starting to receive the fruits of your labor. The fact that we have the Nine of Pentacles and then we have the Ace, it's like, well, then there we go. We have the Ten of Pentacles right here. You just got to keep working at whatever this is. You just got to keep it up. Stay dedicated, stay focused, keep that sharp mentality. Don't fall back into those old ways. Yeah, if you do, okay, that's all right. Be kind, be gentle, be patient with yourself. Reconnect, ground yourself. Maybe ask yourself, where does this stem from? What is it that I'm still needing to release? What is it that I'm still needing to heal or let go or forgive? How can I support myself? Things like that. All right, let's do some clarifying. But this is a beautiful reading. I love this for you, Cancer. All right, let's take a look into... What do we want to look into? Like, you know what? I will look into Andi. I'll look into whatever this choice could be about, because we didn't really talk about that, and there's nothing to really talk about here in regards to a choice. So I want to know what Indi's talking about here, because Andi does talk about going back and forth. It is Libra energy. So anyways, tell me about Andi. What is this choice about for Cancer? Because this is about, like, again, some sort of initiation or some sort of new beginning, but you're trying to decide, like, what's going to be best for you, or what is going to be the best path. Tell me about Andi for Cancer, Summer rising Venus, for, what month are we talking about? November. I was like, I literally forgot. I was like, wait, what month? November? Tell me about Andi for Cancer in the month of November 2022. There we go. Knight of Cups. So this might be in regards to romance. All right, let's see what else needs to come out in regards to Andi. Maybe you're trying to figure out how you feel about someone. Oh, look at here, Ace of Cups. This is definitely, so I'm getting that this choice. Oh, we got the Devil. All right, Andi for Cancer. 9 of Swords. Oh, that's what the Devil is. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the clarity. That's something that you're working through. Oh, okay, 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, Empress, and the High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, wow, there's a lot of... Okay, all right. I'm good. I'm getting ahead of myself. So we do have Capricorn energy out here, just letting you guys know. So Cancer, you have a choice to make, and this choice, as I'm clarifying what Andi was talking about earlier, you know, this path that you're thinking about pursuing, perhaps given a chance, perhaps or not, there is a connection rolling in, developing, growing. Now notice we have 3 aces: Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and now Ace of Cups. So Cancer, you got a whole lot of options, a whole lot of doors that are opening for you this month. It's pretty powerful. So you have a decision to make. First of all, you are trying to figure out, how do I feel about this person? How do I feel about this person? Do I see them as, like, a romantic interest? Do I see them as a friend? Like, and then you're also trying to figure out, how do they feel about me? So you're going back and forth. You're trying to figure this out. You're trying to feel things out. And next thing you know, it's just like, you're up in your head. You're thinking worst case scenario. You're starting to get all worked up and worried and stressed out. Like, perhaps it's like there's someone that you're connecting with, and you're really vibing, you're really liking where things are going, and then I just felt something touch my head. I literally felt something. This happens to me sometimes when I do readings. It's funny. Hey, that's my spirit guide saying, hey. All right. Anyways, so, you know, there's someone that you're really getting along with, and then all of a sudden your fears start creeping up, and you're like, what if they don't like me? Or what if they're playing games? Or what if they're gonna screw me over like the last person? Or, you know, you're starting to overthink something here. That you're overthinking your feelings, or overthinking someone else's feelings, or like you're starting to I would say, like, not your perspective, but like your mentality is starting to get tainted due to your past and your fears. And so it's kind of like self-sabotage here, where you just start thinking of like worst case scenarios of how this could go wrong and how you could get hurt and how, you know, how unsafe it could be by you risking putting yourself out there or being vulnerable. And so by that mentality that you're struggling with could easily get in the way of something beautiful growing here. And notice 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Geez, Cancer, what is that in numerology? If you know, comment down below. I'll probably forget to look it up, but yeah, we've had so many 9s in this reading. We've had 5 9s, 5 freaking 9s, Cancer. Anyways, so 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. You might be seeing a lot of 9s this month. That might be relevant for someone out there. Anyway, so you're trying to figure out how you feel about a connection. You're also trying to figure out how they feel about you. You're thinking about the future. You're thinking about, you're just getting all worked up and just tossing and turning and stressing. And so it's kind of like you retract. You go into your little Cancerian crab shell, 4 of Swords and the 9 of Wands, because there is some, you are protective over your heart. Very, very protective and very, very careful of who you allow to get close. And now that someone's getting close to you, or now that you're starting to open up, it scares the crap out of you. And you feel like you have to be on defense. You feel like you got to be on guard because you don't want to be hurt again. So it definitely feels like there's some triggers coming up about that, Cancer. Like the fear of getting hurt due to past traumas that you've experienced in relationships. What I will say here is like you are only going to be accepting nothing but the best, nothing but balanced connections, balanced energy. You want something reciprocated, and you're not going to be tolerating anything less than what you deserve, right? That Queen of Swords, she knows her worth, she knows her value. That's you, Cancer. This is Libra energy, by the way. So you are only focusing on the connections in your life that bring you that balance, people that you can rely on. None of that one-sided crap, right? You have the 9 of Pentacles and the Empress. Again, double confirmation in this reading. It's insane. It's insane. It's just like pure power. You are a powerhouse, Cancer, and you know your worth. And like I said, you know your value, and you are completely fine with just being in your own little world. Unless people want to meet you halfway and give you what you deserve. You're like, I'm gonna just focus on me and let the right people come in. See, High Priestess, really just kind of keeping to yourself, staying low key. But then look at Queen of Pentacles and the Fool. We have a lot of Queen energy, a lot of Empressy, feminine energy. We all carry masculine, feminine energies, I'm just saying. But it seems like you're in more like this, like receiving energy, or you're just needing to be open to receive. It's not so much that you need to take any action right now. I feel like you are drawing in the right people. You're attracting the right people, and there's not much you need to do but just like allow them to come to you, and with your discernment and with your judgment and with your intuition, it will guide you to the right people that are supposed to be on your path. Let me take a look into the Singer of Initiation, and then we'll get some advice, okay? Messages for Cancer in regards to the Singer of Initiation. What is Cancer initiating here? What's beginning for Cancer in November 2022? Tell me the Singer of Initiation for Cancer in November 2022. High Priestess. So first of all, like I said, trust your intuition. This is Pisces energy. Trust your intuition as you decide what you want to initiate, who you want to get to know, who you want to open up to, what you want to pursue or put your energy towards, because obviously not everything's worthy of your time, your energy, your money, your focus, your effort, right? Page of Pentacles reverse. You know, some things are not worth it. And I'm sorry, you can't even see the cards. They're up here. This table's not, I gotta like move it back, but then I got no room, so it's okay. I'll hold it up after. Let me just do a little bit of this. Page of Swords reverse. Yeah, see, like you don't have time to entertain some nonsense. Oh my gosh. Lovers reverse and the 10 of Swords with the Sun and the 2 of Swords. Yeah. Okay. Leo energy. You've learned a lot from the past. You've gone through the ringer. You have full clarity now. You see things differently now. That's why you have so much wisdom and intuition to help you moving forward. So you're really like what Spirit is saying is like basically like I'm like repeating myself, Cancer. It's like Page of Swords reverse, Page of Pentacles reverse, and the Lovers reverse. You don't have time for unrequited connections, relationships that are one-sided, or people that come to you when it's convenient to them or when they need something from you and then they disappear. You don't have time to settle for breadcrumbs. And that's the thing. It's like when it comes to new connections that are coming in, and anything, it could be talk about your work, personal goals, but this is more focused. The fact that this is talking about your relationships, these 2 fairy cards, I'm like, okay, we're going to talk about relationships here. All relationships. But so Cancer, any connection that is in your life, whether it is a new connection that forms or it's some old ones or current ones. But the people in your life, you already know, or the people that are coming into your life, you will already know if they are going to be giving you the full loaf of bread or if they're just giving breadcrumbs. Like, you already know that, and you already know who is worthy of your time and energy versus who isn't. And so you just got to trust your judgment and trust your intuition and trust your discernment. There may still be some people around you, and there may not be bad people, but it's just like there is some unrequited energy here. And you have gotten the clarity. You see that for what it is. You might be getting this clarity around now as we have the partial solar eclipse in Scorpio tomorrow, 25th. Yeah, that's tomorrow. So you might be getting some clarity on certain connections that are not balanced, and you have the choice, Indi. You have the decision on like what you want to do about that, or how you're going to balance that out by possibly giving less or readjusting those boundaries, okay? Because we don't want you to end up here, Ten of Swords. You don't want that either, right? So it all comes down to you and the choices that you make, and also who you decide to feed your energy and your effort to, okay? But besides that, you're on point. There's nothing for you to worry about. Just get out of your own way. You know who's trustworthy. You know who is worthy of your energy, your effort, your love. So don't second guess yourself, because Cancer, your intuition's on point. You see that shit from miles away. So, is there any advice for Cancer before we wrap this up for the month of November 2022? Yeah, just like you see things so clearly. So don't doubt yourself, because what you're seeing is what you get. That's so stupid and so dramatic. What you see is what you get. We have the cheetah and the lamb coming out as your advice. So the lamb, this really talks about needing to listen to your inner voice, to trust your intuition, taking time out to go inwards, to reflect, to connect with your higher self. You are going to be getting signs, messages, synchronicities, symbolism in like your dreams and through meditation and stuff, and even through like songs or certain things that just like speak to you on like a soul level. The lamb talks about needing to listen to what your intuition is guiding you to do. And then with that intuitive knowledge that you're gaining, especially as we have this eclipse energy, it will be heightening your intuition, Cancer, as you're ruled by the moon. So intuition is going to be on point, especially during this next month. But yeah, so you're going to be getting intuitive knowledge or intuition of what you should be putting your energy to, or who you should be moving towards, or what you should be working towards. You're instinctively going to know where to go, who to pursue, who to stay away from, what you should be doing. Like, you're just gonna know. So just follow your gut, follow where you're being directed, follow the path that you're on, follow the river that you are floating down, because that's exactly where you're supposed to be going. So that's what Spirit wants you to focus on. And at moments where you're feeling tired or depleted, take time out to rest, recharge, right? Cheetahs, they sprint. They are sprinters, but they sprint for short periods of time, right? They don't just sprint forever. So it's kind of like you're going to have bursts of inspiration. You're going to have bursts of motivation and passion and power. And then there's going to be times where you need to just chill, sit, rest, and receive. And then there's going to be times where you're going to need to take action. So it's just about finding the balance between your masculine and feminine sides, right? So that's what I got for you, Cancer. I hope that this was helpful and insightful. If it was, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I am available for personal readings if you'd like to book with me. And with that being said, I'm gonna let you go, Cancer. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.